If I could just tell you a quick story that comes to mind. You remember years ago, if the weather was bad, and say a Sunday happened to be a nice day, you'd have to go to the priest or to get permission to work, to do some work on that Sunday. Yeah. And I had one experience of it. That's why it comes to mind so fast. But that was, and this would have been in the 1980s, when lots of those traditions were gradually dying out as such. But this chap came to me, and I was coming out of the convent in Ballyvaloo after saying Mass, and he said, "Father, I want to ask you something." And he said, and it happened, I think, that the weather was bad anyway, and he said to me, "Is it all right if I do a bit of work on the land today?" And I was thinking back really quick, because that week was bad, I remember it. And it just happened, like what I said, that the Sunday turned out to be a lovely day, So I said, "Look, go ahead and do it," because I said the weather has been pretty awful, like as such, And I said, "Look, go ahead and do it, and the blessing of God on it and all that, And he said, "Well, I just wanted to ask you anyway." Yeah. So there was, at that time, there was little things like that. It's amazing when you're talking about years ago, and all of a sudden loads of things come flooding back into your head, But that was that. But the Easter thing was Saturday, Holy Saturday night, the blessing of the water, and then if anyone wanted to come and take some, or just even if they weren't farming people, they could take it home and have it in the house, because holy water would have been a big thing in Ireland years and years ago.